So, hello everyone, and good morning. So, once again, welcome everyone to this day two session on AI agents and agentic AI, and of course, generative AI as well. So, in yesterday's session, we have a long discussion about what is the traditional AI, what was some kind of modern AI, and how AI got evolved and the years to come. So, what was the AI timeline and what happened in each and every kind of case here? So, what was the traditional AI about? So, how the modern AI got evolved and how we leverage the power of machine learning and deep learning, and again, what is the concept of generative AI? And again, inside generative AI, we have learned something about LLM and some kind of RAG here. All right. So once again, as a quick kind of thing, I'll give you a quick insights on each and everything. In simple terms, I'll tell you what exactly is each and every form of AI that will be performing here. Because see, I mean, most of the people will be getting confused like what is this form of AI and what is the purpose here, especially when it comes to the case of AI agents and agentic AI. All right. So think of this different forms of AI as one that creates, all right. So one that acts, and again one that thinks. All right. Now, what do you mean by this one? So one that creates is nothing but it is the concept of generative AI. All right, generative AI. Then what is one that acts here? So acts in the sense, for example, how a particular task should be executed. All right. So with some kind of instructions here, how it has to take step by step kind of, action. So that is nothing but AI agents here. All right. AI agents. And one that thinks is nothing but, so this is the concept of agentic AI, which has some kind of agentic AI. So which is nothing but the collection of a group of AI agents here. Now, what is Gen AI? Gen AI is something which creates new content here. All right. So which creates new content, especially in the form of some kind of text, images, audio, video, or some kind of code here. All right. So which creates some kind of new content here. All right. Now, again, AI agents is nothing but it performs tasks autonomously. All right. Performs tasks autonomously. Uh, based on some kind of instructions, based on some instructions. All right. Now, again, what you can understand, with agentic AI is a system of AI agents here. You can understand it's a system of AI agents. All right. So that work together, that work together to complete a particular task here. Right? It's a system of AI agents that work together to execute or to complete a particular task here. All right. Now, these are the three different types here. Now, if you look at the real world examples of generative AI, so here we use some kind of popular LLMs like ChatGPT. Chat GPT. All right. So Chat GPT, will help you in like for example. So here is where you give, some kind of prompt here, and again it will respond to you with some kind of answer. Based upon whatever you're asking it. So it could return you with some kind of responses in the format of some kind of text or images or something here. Fine. Now it can even help you, summarize some kind of document. So for example, I give it some kind of prompt in in the format of some kind of document here, and I ask it to summarize me what is present in that particular document here. So it can even help you with that one. All right, and again, so we also have some other kind of LLMs here in the case of this generative AI like DAL-E, or even Midjourney. So DAL-E and Midjourney are both, used for image generation. All right. Now, ChatGPT will give you, especially in some kind of text here. It can summarize you. It can even give you some kind of emails also, or I mean, it can help you with writing some kind of blog post, email generation, or something. Right. Especially it will be in some kind of text kind of nature. It can even generate you some kind of images. But DALI and Midjourney will also help you in creating better images here with customizations here. All right. Then again, we have, I mean, for code generation, we have, see, let me also tell you for code generation. For code generation, so we have something called as GitHub Copilot. All right, GitHub Copilot from Microsoft here. So which can help you in writing some kind of code or even suggesting you with some kind of auto code completions here. All right, especially GitHub Copilot is now made available in all the Microsoft applications here. So you can, that is one of the best kind of code generation tools available as of now in the market here, GitHub Copilot, and it is now leading in terms of code generation. All right. So other people are lacking behind this one, so they are yet to develop some kind of code generation kind of tool. See, now we have different types of LLMs, guys. Now one is better at one kind of task here, right? I mean, so you can't think that, I mean, so there is no such kind of LLM which can perform, I mean, everything in a way. So we go with some kind of tool, I mean, for some kind of task, and for some other kind of task, we go with some other kind of LLM. Yeah. All right. Of course, now I mean, GPT-5 model has came up with more number of features here. So you can generate, I mean, the images or even some other kind of content or even some kind of audio or something in a better way. But again, I mean, we have to go with customizations. Only then you can go with your desired format here. All right. Then again, we have also have something called as Copilot Studio also, which can help you generate some kind of chatbots here. Apart from this one, Copilot Studio. Copilot Studio. So this is especially, it will help you in generating some kind of chatbots. I mean, building some kind of chatbots here. All right. So using some kind of NLP kind of techniques. And again, see the similar kind of chatbots that we have like Siri and some other kind of things, right? You can even develop or build those kind of chatbots also. Okay. So this is some kind of generative AI. Now let me tell you the about AI agents here. All right. So in simple other terms here, in other simple terms, so what I can tell you about AI agents. So this is one form of AI, as I told you, which acts here. That means it uh, gets stuff done. All right. It gets the stuff done here. It gets the stuff done here. All right. No, but again, see, let me tell you, if it has to, I mean, do some kind of task or execute certain task here, let me tell you, you have to instruct in how you want to execute that one. Fine. In simple words, you have to give it some kind of instructions. All right. So yesterday I also given you some kind of simple analogy. Like let us take the case of some kind of secret service agent. All right. So what it does here, he will be given some kind of task here, and he will be told to perform that particular task with some kind of instructions here, minimal instructions. All right, I'm telling you. So here also it perform the same kind of thing. So it can help you make some kind of decisions here. It can help you make some decisions. All right. And it can also help you with, completing some kind of task automatically because it works in autonomously, right? So it will even figure you out those kind of things here. So it performs a particular task based on some kind of goal or some kind of environment with minimal guidance here or minimal instructions. So if you look at the real world, explanations or real world examples, right, where we can apply this particular techniques here. All right. So what are some kind of AI agents? I'll show you, Arshita, I'll show you that one. All right. Now, what are these kind of things? So how you can apply AI agents, how you can build some kind of AI agents with what kind of real world examples we can go with. Let me tell you in simple case here. Think of some kind of agent which logs into your email. Finds invoices and save them, for example. All right. So you can even generate some kind of agent which can help you with logging into your emails here. Or let's say, for example, finding some kind of invoices and again saving some kind of documents also. Or if you take the case of Copilot Studio, right? So Copilot Studio, as I told you, it is used to generate some kind of chatbot here or build some kind of chatbot. So it can even help you fetch a customer details and update their profile also. For example, in the CRM portals here. Or think of some kind of bot that tracks prices across multiple websites and sends alerts here. I mean, so likewise, you can use it for particular purposes here. So what is your goal? First of all, you have to know that one and how you want to achieve it. So we can then think about some kind of tools here. All right. So this is about AI agents here. Then we have the concept of agentic AI. So as I told you, it is one that thinks here. So I mean, AI that thinks and plans here. For example, as I told you, it is a collection or a system of AI agents here. Now, how you can understand is now, yesterday I've given you some kind of example, like I want to go on a weekend trip to some kind of Bali or something. And first thing, I want to book some kind of flight, a cheaper kind of flight, for example, economy kind of flight. And then again, after booking the flight confirmation, the other AI agent should get a confirmation from this one. And again, it has to book me some kind of nearest hotel rooms here, or some kind of restaurants or some kind of hotel rooms here. Then again, it has to book some kind of transportation, a facility there available. So likewise, it has to even guide me with some kind of important places here. So likewise, collectively, if at all I want to perform multiple tasks as a one complete workflow, right? So that is where we go with agentic AI. Now, all these things, so put down, I'll tell you, AI won't work in isolation. Yesterday also told you very clearly, AI doesn't work in isolation. All of these things, so we apply collectively. We use them in, for example, union here. So think of generative AI as a creative assistant, and again, your AI agent as some kind of, I mean, so AI agent, you can understand it as some kind of smart performer here or smart task executor. And your agentic AI is some kind of project manager. So for example, if you take the case of all these kind of different forms of AI as a team, so how you can understand is generative AI can act as a creative assistant here. All right. And AI agent is the task performer. So it will help you in task achievement here. And then, agentic AI is this, project executor or some kind of project manager, you can understand. All right. So now let me tell you, yesterday, so we have discussed about this one. So now in performing or in executing, or let's say, for example, in creating this kind of AI agents and agentic AI frameworks, right? We use different frameworks here. I also told you it depends upon what is that you want to go. First of all, you have to know your goal, what is that you are trying to create. And then, whether you want to go with some kind of no code tools or some kind of code kind of tools here, low code tools here. So no code tools, popularly we have this N8N. So especially now it is very popular. It is used in different kinds of environments for agentic AI workflows. And again, other kind of systems we have Cognosis, and we have Make and Relevance AI. And when it comes to the case of code kind of tool, that means especially some kind of low code tools here. So we have the popular kind of thing called as Langflow. It is very popular now. All right. So many organizations you take, so now they're asking you some kind of Langflow or Crew AI. So these low-code tools will give you a lot of customizations in designing your workflows and again executing those kind of AI agents here. Fine. So these are some kind of tools. Then let me show you what we will be learning as part of a course here. So this is a just rough kind of, our syllabus or some kind of contents you can understand. So I'm also thinking of giving some kind of Azure implementation also. Because see, nowadays cloud is also becoming very important. And again, if you know that you also, see, if you tell them that you also have the knowledge on working with cloud, so then there are more chances, for you to get hired here. Let me tell you. Now, what are the tools we will be learning as part of our courses? Hugging Face kind of model, LangChain, obviously, LangGraph. LangChain is for different kinds of AI agents or something. LangGraph for agentic AI frameworks here. Of course, Crew AI also the same thing. DAL-E, again, as I told you, it is especially used for some kind of image generations and something. Grok AI also will be using Llama Index. Streamlit is for some kind of user interface kind of thing. Chroma DB. So this Chroma DB. So this is nothing but this is some kind of vector database. Now here we'll be using some kind of vector databases kind of concept. So in other session, I'll tell you what is exactly that one. Why we can't use some kind of simple database or the databases. The RDBMS kind of things here. We go with some kind of NoSQL or some kind of special vector databases here. And then Finally, we'll also go with Agno, and again, we'll also be learning some kind of Azure kind of things here. All right. So, what is this Azure OpenAI? In Azure, we have the concept of OpenAI. So, using this OpenAI kind of framework, we can even develop some kind of AI agent or agentic AI workflows as well. Now, so firstly, I will give you some kind of fundamentals of all these kind of concepts here. Secondly, we'll be diving deep with LLMs here. So what is LLM? I mean, what is its, concept here? I mean, what are the different types of LLMs we have? What are the foundation models and the other kind of LLMs here? So what are the LLM architecture? So the main kind of concept is transformers here, transformers. So you have to know what is transformers. Even in interviews also, they will concentrate on transformers, especially when it comes to the case of LLMs architecture here. So you have to know how does it work actually, the LLM architecture, and again, what is encoder and decoder kind of models. Now, yesterday I told you the difference between GPT and BERT also. So in most of the Google models, so they will be using BERT kind of models here, BERT, bidirectional encoder decoder kind of transformer. GPT stands for generative pre-trained transformer. So ChatGPT exactly works on this kind. OpenAI goes with GPT kind of frameworks here. Now there are some kind of, let me tell you some kind of customization techniques here. All right. So we go with some kind of encoding mechanism, self-attention, and how does it actually give you? For example, yesterday I told you some kind of simple kind of case here. So if I ask it to tell me about the case of what is the capital of France here, so how does it break down it actually? And what are the steps that it will be performing? Okay, so I told you some simple kind of thing. We'll be learning all those things in detail here. All right. Then transformers here. Transformers are very, very important, guys, because this is where they'll grill you. This is where you will be. Like for example, they will filter you out here. All right, especially in the case of LLMs here. So you have to be good at this kind of concept here. And let me tell you, see, when you want to use, see, there are two kinds of options in real world. One thing is you can use an existing LLM as it is here, like N8 and Zapier AI or some other kind of things here, make relevance AI or something, Cognosis also. Or else, if at all you want to design your own LLM, right, you can even do that one, but you require some kind of programming skills also. And then LangChain and some other kind of frameworks like True AI will help you in doing that one. So, but again, see, if you're thorough with some kind of transformation, transformers kind of things here, then you can design your own LLM also. Fine. So I'll show you some kind of popular kind of LLMs, like how they are used in different kinds of case studies here. So Hugging Face, like spam classification, word predictions, and something. All right. Then we go with prompt engineering. So here you'll be getting complete prompt engineering. Most of the prompt engineering course that is required, in real world analysis here. All right. So what is prompt engineering? What are the different types of prompts here? And again, uh, we have some few techniques here of how to prompt something. All right. And again, how to even, for example, how to fine tune this kind of things here, and what are some kind of, performance tuning steps here. Even in case of LLM also, there is the concept of fine tuning, LLM fine tuning. So that is very important. Okay. So those things we'll be learning. Then LangChain. Now, LangChain is especially used in multiple cases. You can use it to create a simple AI agent or an agentic AI workflow also. So how it is used here? So here I'll show you with the different other kind of, systems also, like other kind of LLMs like OpenAI model, and again, Hugging Face and Grok and Llama. This kind of things also I'll show you. All right, Llama. So here you will be learning different LLMs here, right? So then again, the customization techniques also, as I told you, right? So we'll also go with some kind of self-attention kind of cases, and again, uh, fine-tuning kind of methods here. Okay, so I'll also tell you with some kind of project here. Then vector databases. So why we use vector databases? What is the concept of this vector database? So we have some kind of concept called as semantic search. All right, semantic search. Now, what is that semantic search? A semantic search will help you. First of all, it will break down, whatever prompt you're asking it into keywords here. And then whatever the relevance is there, it will search in its index base and it will give you some kind of result, just like Google search works here. All right. So there is still more to that one. We'll also discuss all those kind of things. Here, one popular tool we'll be learning is Chroma DB. All right, Chroma DB here. All right. Then again, after this one, as I told you, not merely learning LLM will, be sufficient here. You also need to know RAG techniques also. RAG, as I told you yesterday, one simple application I told you. If I was searching some kind of, see, in ChatGPT, I've given it some kind of prompt like, tell me the features of Apple iPhone 17 here. Now, what it showed you? Does it has that kind of information in its knowledge base? No, right? It was showing us searching the web here. So that is nothing but some kind of RAG application. Because see, for your LLM, if you give some kind of memory upgrade, right? So that means if you give some kind of memory extension, right? So that is a RAG kind of thing in a simple ways, I'm telling you. But again, I also tell you it is more than that one. So we'll be learning that one. All right. So RAG kind of techniques. Even we have agentic RAG also. AI agents and agentic AI, I'll give you, the differences between this one. So we will be designing a single agent system. We'll also be designing multi-agent systems also. All right, multi-agent systems, it's a collection of AI agents. And again, we'll also be looking at some kind of NCP servers also, NCP protocol. Now, someone has asked me yesterday, what is MCP? All right. So model context protocol. So how it works exactly and how we'll be building it. So we'll also be learning that one. Again, multi-agent systems here. So because these are very important. If you go with interviews, right? So they'll ask you what kind of agent you have built here. All right. How you have designed that one. How you have used MCP protocol inside that one. All right. So these are the important things here. And again, fine-tuning methods is very, very important because once you create your AI agents, right? How do you fine-tune it? How do you customize it? That is very important here. Because what I told you, see, let me tell you something. You have no-code tools. On the other hand, you have low-code tools also. Now, no-code tools, I can't customize them because I have to use them as it is here. Fine. But if you go with low-code tools, right, they also gives us the chance to customize it and fine-tune it depending upon your requirement here. All right. So let's say, for example, I can also use LangChain. I can also go with Hugging Face LLM also. But if at all I want to customize it and build some kind of AI agent, right? So how do you do it? How do you fine tune it? So that is very important. See, especially in interviews, they'll look for these kind of answers here. Okay. So because see in real world also you'll be, using, both here. You'll be using no code, you'll be using also low code. So that is why I've also introduced both of these concepts here. It is not that every time you go with only some kind of no code tools. No. Yes, of course. In the course, yes. Again, what are some kind of now in the fine tuning kind of techniques, we have this kind of low rank adaptation and the Q LoRa, quantization. So these two techniques are important. Okay. So how do you fine tune them? With these kind of techniques here. So that is important. Then again, we have some kind of responsible AI kind of concepts here. So which comes under ethical AI practices. So just like, so you have to know some kind of concepts about some kind of ethical techniques here or some kind of hallucination and bias kind of things, some kind of laws here, intellectual properties and copyrights here. So these are purely theoretical kind of concepts here, but you have to know them. Then, the other bonus model. So this is enough actually. So, but here, as I told you, I'm also giving you some kind of course on Azure Cloud here. That means how you can generate or build some kind of AI agents using Azure Cloud, whether it is Gen AI models or some kind of, using OpenAI kind of framework on Azure. So cloud, again using DALI kind of model also, how you can generate your own images here. Fine. Then we'll be using some kind of Crew AI and LangGraph also. I'll tell you, these two things also. Now, if you know LangChain, that itself is enough. But again, see, if you also know Crew AI, so most of the job kind of concepts, you will be, eligible here. Most of the job, requirements will be eligible here. All right. I'm not telling 10 out of 10, but at least see 8 out of 10 you will be, confident enough to apply with that one. So that is the kind of assurance I can give you. Then again, coming to the case of real-time projects. Now, when you go, with interviews, right? So when you go to with interviews, so these things are important. How do you build up your project portfolio? What things to include in your resumes or CVs here. So how you need design your portfolios, what kind of projects you need to put up, what kind of stuff you have to showcase in your resumes here. So that is very important. So here, as I told you, we'll be going with the different, building different kinds of models here. All right. So I'll show you how they're applied in different domains here. All right. So we'll go with chatbot systems. We'll go with the RAG implementation. We'll go with building LLMs also, single agent and multi-agent systems also. And again, all things here. So how to generate some kind of different kinds of, I mean, image kind of models with OpenAI and DALI models, everything will be going to build here. Then finally, course kind of thing, right? So we'll also have separate sessions on how to go with interviews here. So what is expected from you in interviews. So how you need to answer them. And again, see, if you want to go with some kind of any certification, individually there is no certification, but in cloud we have this Azure certification. So DP 700 kind of support I'll give you. Okay. Or else MNC, you also have not DP 700, guys. So we have some kind of certification AI engineer. So you can even go with that one. Fine. And again, see, you have some kind of resume or CV preparation. And CV, I'll tell you what things to put up, how you need to design your portfolio. Then coming to the case of LinkedIn profile optimization. So today, hiring managers are not just relying on some kind of traditional job portals like Naukri or something. So LinkedIn is also playing a vital role. So how you can optimize your LinkedIn profile to boost your chances to get more number of calls or profile visibility. Therein thereby you can get a lot of calls here. All right. So now let me show you a few things. So let us see some kind of JDs here and let us try to understand what are we covering as part of our course, what are we learning as part of a course here. All right. So I'll go with Naukri, generative AI, and again I'll also give a AI agents here something. All right, AI agents and something. Let me search here. I'll not give any kind of experience. So let us go with this one. All right. So let us try to understand what they are asking you exactly. So look at this one, guys. So if you look at the JD, right? Design, build, maintain robust and scalable applications using Python advanced AI framework. So here we'll be using Python only. And then develop complex multi-step workflows. Multi-step means multi-agentic workflows here. And autonomous systems using LLM orchestrators like LangChain, Llama Index, and Semantic Kernel here. So LangChain, Llama Index, anyways, we are having this one. All right. Don't again see. Let me tell you, they will ask you any one of the tool here. So do not be in a confusion that Tamil. So you need to know all things here. Anyways, LangChain we are having Llama Index or semantic kernel. Here we'll be going with Llama Index here. All right. So you can go with this one. Fine tune, evaluate, and deploy various LLM models here. So we'll also be going with this kind of things here. Now we can look at this one. So what are the things they're asking you? All right. So again, experience with cloud platforms. We'll be going with Azure Cloud. Why Azure Cloud? I'll tell you. It is doing fine now. All right. So wherever you see Azure is trending now. Compared with other kind of clouds. I'm not telling that. So it is the, see, it is the only kind of cloud here. So it is performing well as of now. Because let me tell you, after Microsoft has joined hands with OpenAI, right, things got rapidly changed here in the cloud market. So Microsoft is taking the lead here. All right. And as and when OpenAI is also coming up with different GPT models, so Azure is also giving you those kind of features in on cloud here with cheaper cost here. So any kind of organization you take, so they will look at these things only, right? They want to, perform all these kind of activities with a cheaper kind of way. All right. And Azure is giving you that kind of things here. And then see, familiarity with vector databases. So here anything Pinecone, VB8, and again ChromaDB. So ChromaDB will be going with. So it is used mostly. After this, so if you look at other kind of vector databases, right? Pinecone. Pinecone, if time permits, I'll tell you. Otherwise, we'll go with ChromaDB. So ChromaDB, especially we have that kind of concept here. Now, Ernst and Young, let us look at these things. See, anywhere you go, guys, so they'll ask you this one only. Okay, so OpenAI, LLMs, and again, GenAI agents, some kind of frameworks here. So, of course, this is also involved with some kind of LLM ops also. Okay, that's okay. You take it anyone, LTM entry. Let us even look at this one. So what they're asking you. And Amgen. So this is also another popular organization, Capgemini. We'll also look at this. And so I don't know this one, Grid Dynamics. Okay, so let us look at these organizations. Turing, fine. Hands-on experience in how LLMs work and generative AI techniques, particularly prompt engineering, RAG and agents here. Everything we have in our course here. All right. And then expert proficiency in programming skills in Python, LangChain and LangGraph and SQL is a must. That means they are going with some kind of low-code tools here. Not completely no-code, low-code tools here. So you also have to know few things here about low-code also. Yes, in real time, that is what I told you, right? So we'll be going with LangChain. Okay, so we'll be going with Crew AI. All right. So here I'm giving you two different coding kind of tools here. One is LangChain and the other one is Crew AI. I'm giving you both the things here. So what I told you, I mean, see, if you know both, right? I mean, you almost all will be eligible to apply for different kinds of jobs here. All right. So again, I'm also coming up with cloud kind of things also, Azure cloud here. Apart from this one, so the other techniques like how do you fine tune them and again how to deploy them. So we'll be learning those things as well. All right. So you'll be most probably you'll be, I mean, eligible for applying to most number of jobs here. Okay. Again, if you look at this cases also, uh, what are they asking you? LLMs, GANs, ways. I mean, of course, anyways, we'll be learning this one. But he's also asking you some other kind of Azure concepts also. Okay, ML techniques also they are asking you. But it requires, this is completely about AI engineer kind of thing here. All right. See, guys, let me tell you something. In AI, just like we have different types of AI, I mean, we have different types of job types also. You have machine learning engineer kind of job. You have DL, deep learning engineer specialist or data scientist here. Okay, so it also depends upon that one. Now ML ops here. Latest trend is also LLM ops here. All right, so that is a new thing. No one even knows. I mean, okay, so very few only who are into research positions and some other kind of things on Azure. So no, I mean, how to deploy them actually. So that is a different story. First, you learn the techniques to fine tune them and use it in your workflows. How to use them in your workflows. That is what you have to know. All right. Besides this one, in the cloud kind of things, AI engineer, Microsoft AI engineer is also doing very fine here. All right. So again, look at this Amgen, ML and AI agents, RAG kind of models, LLMs here. Again, they're giving you the same story. See, whichever JD you take it, I mean, these things are common, guys. Okay, so LLMs, LangChain, LangGraph, okay. So these things are common here. All right. And you people are learning the up-to-date, I mean, kind of case studies only. And again, the trend, which is in trend, the tools which are in trend right now, I'm giving you only those kind of tools here. And of course, see, whichever trend goes on, I'll also include them similarly in our course also. But as of now, what are the contents I've giving you, right? So that is enough for you to land with a very good package here. I'm telling you that one. Because what we are, I mean, see, working in real world, I'm showing you those kind of things here. So how to master them. Now you have to know things here, how to learn them and how to apply them into real world case studies here. All right. So any questions, please let me know, guys. And in tomorrow session, I mean, let us go with building some kind of simple agents here. Right. I'll show you how to develop some kind of simple agent here because time won't be sufficient now. So any specific questions you have, or if you want to ask any other things here, you can.
Hey, Vamsi, Sesikaran here.
Yeah. Hi, Sasikira.
Hey, morning. Yesterday, I think I have shared a few snapshots with you, which I gone through Naukri. I could able to correlate with the same when you showcased it here, actually. Yeah.
Yeah. So whatever the JD you have shared, I mean, so that is what I'm telling you. So
Okay.
you'll be learning the up-to-date contents itself here. All right. So majorly they'll be asking you some kind of LangChain and these kind of tools here, Crew A, LangChain. If you know them, how to fine tune them, and again how to apply and build those kind of AI agents, that's okay. Apart from this one, I mean, you can also put some other kind of things like I know some kind of no code tools we have used, like especially N8N. So that is also in trend here. So your profile will be a combination of both the things here. So that is what I'm telling you. When you put these things in your CV, right? So I mean, you'll be eligible to apply for most number of jobs here. You'll be getting a lot of call. That is what I'm telling you.
Yeah, yesterday even my last company PMO was saying there are a lot many opportunities for Gen AI developers actually.
Yeah. So the course duration will be 2 to 3 months, guys, based upon your comfortness here. And any other questions? Please let me know.
Yeah. Vamshi, just one question. So regarding this, uh, here, regarding this project, right, what kind of project we are covering? Like real-time projects? Like, are we building any, sample, a clone kind of chat GPT like that?
Yeah, I'll show you that one. I mean, see, especially when it comes
Uh,
to the case of real world implementations, you have to know how to make use of those kind of LLMs here. All right. And then how you can design your own agents here. So that is what we'll be learning when it comes to the case of real world project implementations. So I'll show you with the different case studies here in different domains, retail case study and multi-agent systems here. So how to create some kind of bot or something. So we'll be learning this and again some kind of rack kind of project here. So we'll be learning all these things here. Apart from that one, so as I told you, we'll also be looking at some kind of Azure case study also. How you can go with Azure, how you can build this kind of models here. So all these real-time projects we'll be discussing, we'll be learning here.
yeah, yeah. Thank you, Vamshi. So basically, actually, I connected with my senior, so he's working in Azure Foundry most of the time. He's not
Yeah.
using notebook at all.
Mm-hmm. So in Azure
Yeah.
Foundry, see, Azure Foundry is just like some kind of, again, it's, in Azure Foundry, you have everything. You have Azure Machine Learning Studio. You have, again, Azure OpenAI. You have Azure NLP kind of studios. I mean, everything. I mean, even I'm working with Azure. So that is what I'm able to tell you that one. So there we have Foundry. Previously, it was Azure AI Studio, but now they have renamed it to Azure AI Foundry.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Vamshi. So, yeah, that's all, Vamshi. Though these and all live classes, right? Like live learnings,
Yes,
right?
yes, 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 yes.
Yeah. Thank you, Vamshi. That's all. Yeah. Sorry, Vamshi. Last one thing. Actually, I saw one of like so many interviews nowadays. They are asking NLP.
Hmm.
So this we are covering here, right?
Yeah, actually, I mean, good question. Actually, I thought of
Yeah.
starting with NLP only, but I haven't included in this particular course contents. So what we'll do, I'm thinking of giving you some kind of, I mean, foundations on all this one. Again, what is machine learning? I'll tell you, I mean, the basics and everything here. Okay, so NLP also we'll discuss. And then we'll start with generative AI. So that is what I told you. So the course will itself will take some 2 to 3 months of time. So if we go with NLP also, I mean, 3 months is enough actually. Fine, we can do that one. No problem.
Thank you, Vamshi. That's all.
Vamsi, are we cover ML models as well?
ML models is not required here. So we have a separate course for that one. So if you are really
Oh,
interested with ML machine learning, we have machine learning and data science course here. So there you can go with. Here you
okay,
know need to know NLP techniques here. So then you can go with generative AI. So here we'll be learning NLP.
okay. Thanks.
We already have a course running, so we also have some other badges also. I mean, you can go with that one. Machine learning, we cover data science and again, neural networks here.
So do we require to learn this machine learning model for agentic AI and generative AI, or it is
Not required.
independent one?
Yeah, not required. But again, see what happens in machine learning. How does deep learning works? I'll give you some kind of, we'll have a session on that one.
Okay.
Yeah, Arshita, can you make a class on how to build real-time projects here? Yes, of course, we'll be having real-time project sessions here. Yes.
So you said so we are using low code agents as well. So for
Hmm.
those we can use Python code or so some other language.
No, here we'll be going with Python only.
Okay.
You
So
can
what are
even
the
go with,
libraries
yeah,
so
you
we
can
can
even go with
use?
R as well, something as well. But again, I mean, most of the applications, I mean, so we'll be going with Python. Python implementation is easier.
Okay, okay. So what are the libraries we can cover?
Languages means, see, majority applications are being run on Python. But again, you have R language. You can even go with C plus plus also. But those will be some
Mm,
kind of use lines
no
of code you have to write.
libraries. So what are the libraries like? So we require a pandas, numpy. So that we require
Here,
some.
yeah, no. Here, not about libraries, just like we go in the case of machine learning. Here, we go with the different LLMs here, and then we actually import them. So, how we use them, like for example, Hugging Face here or
Mm,
OpenAI. So, likewise, we'll be going with.
okay, understand.
So just one question, sorry again.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah. So nowadays, generally, right, if
Mm.
ask a prompt, right, what it will think, what need, like it itself, it will think and it will return the response to us, right?
Yes.
Generally, like if I ask
Mm.
anything, right, I need image, then it will generate image. If I need,
Mm.
what is the capital of,
Mm.
UK, then it will return a UK. So
Mm.
such
Mm.
kind of uh, uh, integrations we are building into in these classes.
Yes, of course. That is what I told you. I mean, so we'll be going with Hugging Face and other kind of LLMs also. How to integrate and again how to build our workflows here. So we'll be doing that.
Yeah. Okay. That's great. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Anything else, guys? Any other questions? But let me tell you, so if you really learn the concepts and stick to this particular course or something, I'm not speaking that, I'm not telling that you need to join this one or see, but really it will change your career here because nowadays generative AI kind of models are being applied in different ways here, and you have to know how to use them. So there are a lot of opportunities, guys. Take in any kind of field today. Only the thing is, you once you learn these concepts and if you can apply them well, so forget about your salary packages. Definitely, they'll offer you. Fine. So, anyways, guys, so please share the course syllabus. Yeah, they'll be sharing you. Okay, so Aswardhan,
Yeah.
admin
Thank
will
you,
be
sir.
sharing to you. No problem. Fine. Okay, so then see you guys in tomorrow's session. So tomorrow we'll build a simple AI agent. So what kind of tools we'll be using, I'll tell you. Okay, so see you everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Vamsi.